waiting for Danny to be aware that we're on camera. Hey, Danny, we're here. We're on.
Oh, good morning, everybody. Good morning, nobody.
Yeah, there's nobody here right now, but they'll be here in moments.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
So what's
Oh
up?
man, I'm so out of it, man. I feel terrible. Oh God.
So what's up, Joe? Anything new in your life?
Oh, what's new? What do you mean? What's new? Yeah, I went to see Jaws 3 times. That's freaking great.
Great. Fine.
3D twice, and IMAX once.
Oh, that's almost $90 right there.
The money didn't even enter my mind. It's hilarious to me. You can't put a price on this. 10, 20 years from now, you say, hey, you know something? I remember back on its 50th anniversary. I had a great time with my friends and everything going to see Jaws in 3D. I don't sit there and think, oh, God, I spent X amount of dollars.
Wait a minute. You may develop dementia and you won't remember Jaws.
Yeah.
It's a possibility.
Yeah, but the bottom line, by your logic, that I won't remember how much I spent either, right?
That's correct.
Danny, but I don't understand. Right away, I tell you, I saw Jaws. I had a great time seeing it in 3D. It was amazing. It was magic. And you sit there and say, oh, you know how much money that was?
Oh, yeah. That's the first thing that pops into my head. How much you spent, how much money's down the drain. You know what I mean?
Well, it's not down the drain, man. Your money's down the drain. Actually, saving it is down the drain. You're not using it.
It's gone. It's gone. It's gone.
Boy. Okay. Hello, Elvin.
Good morning, Elvin.
Hello, Mike Waljasper. How the hell are
Mike.
you? I don't think Robin's around right now, right?
Yeah, Robin. She's up. She's in the other room watching something on. She's watching a series.
Hello, Harold.
Harold, what's up,
Harold
dude?
says he saw Superman and thought it was great. Well, I saw Superman. I thought it sucked. So there you go.
It's all a matter of opinion.
Yeah, Superman getting beaten up by everybody. Boys, what a Superman. Ridiculous.
That's why I used
Supergirl that's drunk and off a rocker. She's like drunk and stupid and silly and like Gen Z-ish. Well, get out of here.
Yeah, that's like an audio. When people rate albums and stuff like that, I don't pay attention because there's times where they say, "Oh, the album sucks. It's not good," and I listened to it and I loved it. So I don't watch those videos anymore because I'll listen for myself. And
that's a good idea, Danny. I'm glad I saw. Everybody said Superman was great, so I'm glad I saw it for myself. Realized it was a dog. And when I say a dog, Crypto, the dog, is in it too, which is ridiculous. And I know Crypto's been around since the 50s. People are like, that dog's been around. It's not a new idea, Yeah, I understand that. It's ridiculous, the flying dog with a cape, Superman cape. It's ridiculous. Cheers, folks.
Cheers. I love Superman.
How sweet it is.
I love Superman.
You know that.
Oh, you talk too much. Jesus Christ.
I gotta do my fucking line. That's what I do.
Anyway, when I was a kid, I used to watch the real Superman with George Reeves.
Oh, that was the best. Still the best.
That was the best. After that, these Supermans, even with Christopher Reeves and all that stuff, I watched a couple. They were all right, but I'm not into that. I haven't watched Superman in the last 15 years, or maybe more. I don't know
Danny,
how many.
First of all, it's Christopher Reeve, no S.
Whatever.
And George Reeves with an S.
All right.
Listen, this cup, I was filling it up this morning. I thought to myself, there's all really hot water in here. And I thought, because it's tea, and I thought to myself, there's paint in here. It's like, this is yellow paint. If you drink from a cup with like paint, it could come off and lead and all that shit.
Wait a minute. Where's your Jaws container, thermos, whatever you want to call it?
Yeah, it's up there. It's up there. Wait a minute. Let me blow it up. See, I got it up there.
Oh, yeah. It's hiding. You can hardly see it.
You can't even see it. That's no good.
Nope.
That's
Joe,
no good.
Joe, you got too much shit, Joe. You should have an auction. You should have an auction. You can make a fortune, and then you can move.
No, it's not all about money. And what? To make an auction for what? As you would say, not to spend it, to save it.
Wait till you got to move all that stuff. You're going to regret it. You're going to say,
well, I did it before. I did it before in 2015.
Yeah. Wait a minute, but you're 10 years older now.
That's right.
Wait now. The bones are going to be creaking and crunching.
Speak for yourself, Grandpa.
Yeah, my neck hurts. My
Mine
neck
too.
hurts. I don't know why. I know why. Laying on the couch, facing up, having my head turned at the computer, watching movies. My muscle, my neck, killing me.
Good morning. Have a great street. May pop by. You want to come on? Is this Sue or is this Rachel? Good morning, by the way.
That's Sue. That's Sue. Good morning, Sue. And Rachel too, if you're listening.
By later. Let me know. If you just want to ever come up.
We love
Let
you.
me know. Sorry, but I got
you.
gunk in my throat today.
Me too. I got a lot of phlegm. Yeah. Yesterday, Joe's laughing. Joe's laughing so hard. I'm talking to Joe on the computer, right? He's laughing so hard. I was choking, and I couldn't stop choking. And he was laughing like it was funny. I really had problems.
It was hilarious. You know why it's hilarious? Because he's a smoker. And there's nothing funnier to me. There's nothing funnier to me than to hear a smoker hacking their lungs out and they continue to smoke. I find it very funny. It's sad and pathetic, but it's funny too.
No, it wasn't the cigarettes. It was
hello, Sue.
It was a piece of fried chicken. I wasn't choking on the chicken, but my throat was dry and stuff like that, and I just started hacking. I couldn't stop. And my wife took off. She took off. She went. I don't know where she went in the house. And I'm choking, and Joe's laughing and shit like that.
It was so funny. I couldn't stop laughing.
He goes, what did Robin put arsenic in your food?
Trying to kill you. Man. George was also great in standard. Okay, good. I'm glad you liked it. Let the chaos begin. Why do you say that? Good morning, Eric. I appreciate it. I don't know why you're saying let the chaos begin.
Good morning, Eric.
I know why you're saying it. Because Danny's the king of chaos. And I didn't want to introduce him as such today, so I don't think I did.
You don't know. Last night, we talked. I guess Joe's bored, so he calls me and stuff like that.
You got to be pretty bored to call you.
And we really get into it, like you don't believe.
Oh no, we don't.
Yeah, don't lie, Joe. Joe, one thing. I know you're trying to protect the channel, and you don't want people to
I'm not trying to protect anything. I'm honest. What are you talking about by getting into it? What do you mean?
He yells at me like I'm a little kid.
Oh, yes, that's true.
Yeah, that. Yeah, sure.
Because you're impossible to deal with. You're impossible. You're annoying as hell.
Yeah, he's got a short fuse. I bet you it's an inch.
I do have a short fuse, and you light it immediately before you even say hello on the phone. And you don't say hello. When I call him on the phone, you know what he said? Let's do it. I call you on the phone. The phone's ringing, ring, and what do? Ring.
Yeah, because
why do you pick it up?
I'm not always. What do you want?
There you go. He goes, what do you want? He's coughing now because he smoked. You know what? He told me yesterday that he smokes. I said, how many cigarettes you smoke a day? I figured he had one or two, like 2 cigarettes a day, maybe 3. He said, tell him what you said. You said 10 cigarettes a day you smoke.
Half a pack is nothing. There's people that smoke 2 or 3 packs.
I don't give it. What does that got to do with anything?
I'm considered a light smoker. Yeah, that wasn't coughing because of that. I think I have a little bronchitis, with the weather change. My brother went through pneumonia. He was coughing like hell. It's the weather change. You know what I mean? But I don't know if I could tell you, but he made us. I talked to him until his girlfriend comes out of the job and is walking towards the car. But he stopped at a 7-Eleven. Okay, but if Joe wants to talk about it, he can. I'm not going to talk about it.
Well, you brought it up. I'll tell you in a minute. Hello. Did I see the movie Caught Stealing? No, I didn't. Did you, Danny? You wouldn't see it. You don't spend no money. You don't spend money.
What's stealing? I know it's a song by Jane's Addiction. No, I didn't see the movie.
He's talking about this, folks. First of all, I'm going to say out there, I don't know if I'm going to make any more weight loss updates video because nobody gives a damn. I sit here and I make those videos and I put myself out there and I expect that people are going to be interested and they're going to say, oh, let's see how he's doing. And they're even people watch, but the reaction is not nowhere near what it should be.
Nobody's watching. Nobody's watching because they can surmise about your diet.
They surmise nothing.
You're a chronic faller.
You are a fool, okay? You're a fool. And the reason is because, if anything, the first 5 months I was not perfect. I was perfect on the diet. I did perfect. I'm going to block you so I could talk. I was not perfect. And then after the 5 months, I fell down and I cheated a month. Now, and I ate everything I wanted, and I did binging for a month. That's not following the surmising the same formula. All they could surmise at first for the first 5 months was that I was going straight on. They couldn't surmise nothing but up. Come on, look. So it was a surprise that I went down. And now I'm trying to get into what you started here, because you started talking about picking my girlfriend up and going to the store. Yeah, I went to the store and I bought some junk food at the 7-Eleven. Okay, I bought some candy, chocolate. And here's the thing. Keep in mind, Danny, and I told you this already, I lost 3 pounds. In the last 3 days, I lost 3 pounds. So even though so far I'm not perfect yet, I'm not back to being perfect like I was. I'm still dabbling a little bit, but nothing like the binging is nowhere near what I was doing. So I'm working my way back. Lost 3 pounds since my last video. Still need to improve that. Go ahead, Danny.
Okay. It's not so much weight loss. It's the amount of sugar that you're consuming, and with other.
I know all about the sugar. I know all about it. Diabetic. I know all about it.
Oh, Joe, you don't have to, but run off everything that you bought at 7-Eleven yesterday.
I won't.
There you go. He's saying he won't because you know it's a lot, right?
It's a lot. Look, you know, you don't understand something. I am as transparent as they come.
No,
I'm honest to a fault. I could keep all this private, and I don't. Okay. Now the thing is, I'm the first one that admits, yeah, sugar is crap. I made videos on it, and I think it's the worst thing you can consume. You know, it's garbage.
Well, this channel is about retirement, health, weight loss, or whatever. So,
and it's about being human, and sometimes human beings falter.
Joe, you gotta stop cutting me off because that's.
No, I don't.
You're gonna make me pissed off, and then your blood pressure is gonna go even higher.
You don't have to do anything to be yourself to make my blood pressure rise. Anyway, so this is what he was trying to say. So now let's get into the other part. So I bought like a few different kinds of candy bar things. I had a couple of them, and afterwards I said, that's enough. I don't feel.
Wait. A couple's only 2. What you read off to me was. Here he goes.
The bottom line is I only ate like 2. And then the thing was, after that, I didn't want any more. So what I did, we were talking about this before we came on live, was I had a bag with the other stuff. Like I had a 3 Musketeers bar, and I threw it in the garbage.
That's wasting money right there. Some poor kid is starving to death. You could have went out. Here's a candy bar, little boy.
So you just got done saying how bad sugar is, and you were correct. Now you think I should give a starving kid a candy bar?
He's driving a car. He says, it's melting. It's melting. The chocolate was melting.
Yeah, it was melting on my hand. I'm driving and I'm eating a Reese's peanut butter cup while I'm driving, and it's melting on my fingers while I'm driving. Yes.
Reese's is the worst candy. I love peanut butter. For some reason, Reese's, I can't stand if I throw it up right here.
Fine. That's different strokes for different folks, but I'm sure a lot of people here love Reese's peanut butter cups.
They're disgusting. But anyway, Joe confessed to me. That's the important thing.
Yeah, and I told you that, but this morning I told you, I had enough. It was enough crap. And I said, I'm throwing away. I'm not going to be tempted anymore to eat this. So he says to me, I told him I threw away a Snickers bar, 3 Musketeers bar. You know what he says? Why didn't you put it in the freezer or put it in the refrigerator? You could have it the next day. And I said, Danny, the idea is that if it's not there, I'm not going to eat it probably. I could always go out and buy a new one if I falter. But I didn't want to eat it the next day. That's the point. I wanted to throw it away.
Wait a minute. The 3 Musketeers.
What did you say? Money.
The 3 Musketeers bar cost $3.
It probably was like $3.50 even, probably.
All right, that's even worse. $3.50 for it's a long chocolate bar. 3 Musketeers, which I don't like. I don't like that.
It has 2 in 1. It's kind of like it's like a foot long. It's like double wrapped. There's like 2 in there.
you put it in the freezer. You know you're gonna buy candy again. You're not gonna
No,
go
I
the next.
don't know any such thing. See, that's what I mean. This is what I mean by his puny brain. He's got a puny brain. On March 8th, I made a decision. I wasn't going to eat any more sugar. No, I'll mute you. On March 8th, I made the decision that I was not going to have any more candy and crap and sugar. And you know what? From March 8th to August the 3rd, that's 5 months practically, I did not have it. I stuck with it. So for him to say, you know damn well you're going to have it tomorrow again. No, I don't know that. There are times when I will go 5-6 months.
Okay. So you could have saved that candy bar because down the road you're going to eat candy again. Yeah, bullshit. Hey, forget about.
Here we go again. I just said it.
Let me talk. You forget about the 5. You keep going back to the 5 months that you quit eating junk food. You gotta start anew. You gotta start now.
That's what I am gonna do. I want to start anew. That's why I want to get rid of the candy bar, not have it there as a temptation. Right.
You shouldn't say that's what I am gonna do. You should say that's what I'm doing.
That's what I'm doing. Does it make you happier that way?
Yeah, there's a difference because
semantics. You're talking semantics.
Bullshit.
You have such a small mind and brain. You can't process. He says right now Joe is doing this. Therefore, I know for a fact that he's going to do this tomorrow again. You don't know that for a fact. And the reason I bring up the 5 months, you say, why do you bring up the 5 months? That's in the past. Because it proves that there is some time when I can say I'm done, and I am done for a long time. So it doesn't mean tomorrow I'm going to eat it. And the $3, I couldn't give a rat's flipping ass about the $3. $3 is nothing.
No. You say you're very wasteful. First of all, we have to catch up. Say good morning to some people here. Like
all right. Well, if you shut your big yap,
Dave Edners.
There you go. See, Eric knows what to do. He went and enjoyed Jaws Mania, the 50th. By the way, it's now reported that Jaws made $10 million. A movie that's 50 years old made $10 million, and I'm happy to have contributed to that. Hey, it's Uncle Paul. Hello, Uncle Paul.
Good morning.
Danny, it's no mystery that you have phlegm and you cough if you smoke.
Yeah, it got worse. I might have a little bronchitis or something, or could be the start of COPD. Who the frig knows?
Hello, Dave. Yeah, I was just talking about that a little bit ago. You probably heard it.
I ain't going the best. You know what I mean?
As I said, I've lost 3 pounds in 3 days. I'm still walking, and I have not been perfect with what I've been eating. I've been cheating in there still, but nowhere near the way I was. So I lost 3 pounds. So Danny could sit there and do shtick, and that's all this is. He just tries to make stuff up for the
because even behind the scenes, we go back and forth, like the Hatfields and McCoys. That's what I feel like. You know, because he's so thick-headed. He don't want to listen to me. He thinks
me thick-headed. If that's not the pot calling the kettle black, I don't know what is.
Bullshit. I don't abuse myself by eating tons of sugar like that. I don't do it.
You don't. You're so full of crap. Man, let's see your blood sugar right now. Let's see it right now.
You're lucky you got a pancreas that works. I have a pancreas that doesn't work.
Yeah, I have a pancreas. How did you get a pancreas that doesn't work? You ate a lot of shit in your life and you became a diabetic. I'm not saying I'm any better what I've been doing lately because I'm running the risk of losing my pancreas too.
That might happen, but nobody teaches you.
No, I read books. I know about it. Nobody teaches you.
You read books. You go to the doctor and say, "You look, you're young now." You
know what he's doing? He's stalling to hope that his blood sugar goes down. He's stalling.
It's not good.
I can't read it. Hold on. It's going to come in focus. I can't. 222?
Room 222.
That is disgusting, Danny. It's disgusting. You eat. What did you have? Tell him what you had for breakfast yesterday.
Yesterday.
What was it for dinner?
Yeah, I regret it. Yeah, I told Robin. I said, Robin, you don't have to cook, because she was tired. She was tired because the night before we had Shelby going pacing around the house.
I don't want to hear about Shelby, the dog. I want to hear about what
we couldn't sleep well. So come yesterday, late afternoon. I said, Robin, you don't have to cook. You don't have to cook. I'll eat something. So I grabbed a bowl. I grabbed a gallon of milk and a box of Rice Krispies. Okay. And the only time I use sweet and low is if I eat non-sugar cereal. I'll put one packet of sweet and low in there to sweeten up the cereal. You know what I mean? So I can't go by serving, So I just pour the Rice Krispies into the bowl, until I feel it's that's enough. And then I add the milk. So I eat the Rice Krispies, and there's a lot of milk left. So you know what I do? I get the box again, and I just pour more. And I ate too many Rice Krispies, and cereal is bad for diabetes. You
That's
know,
right. So at least you admit it. So why the hell are you eating it?
my sugar went up to close to 270. You know,
Because this guy ate freaking Rice Krispies. You should be eating a salad with your diabetes.
we didn't have no salad. We ate the salad, but yeah, that's true. Normally we eat salad every other day.
Danny, come on. I don't want you to die.
Diabetes sucks. It changes your life. You can't eat what you want. Forget about all you can eat at the Chinese restaurant. You can't do that no more.
Well, if you eat like steamed chicken, you can.
Yeah, but
I used to do that. Steamed chicken and vegetables. I used to do that. By the way,
go ahead.
Look, get some comments on here with you, okay? Just being silly by saying let the chaos begin. No, you're not. If you guys don't want chaos, it's okay. The thing is, it's not a matter of that. This guy, it's impossible not to get chaos with this guy.
No,
you gotta have chaos.
This is real because you can tell when we go back and forth. He cuts me off because he doesn't want to hear what I got to say, and
I cut you off like I'm doing right now, not because I don't want to hear what you got to say, but I want to interject before I forget, and I want to be able to speak and get my opinion out while I can. That's why I do it, not because I'm blocking you. And then once in a blue moon, if you say something I don't approve of, I will block your voice. But that's not really what it is.
I'm starting to learn when he mutes me is something that he wants to get out of his mouth, but he has. I think Joe for real has a form of dementia. He's very forgetful.
Okay, Grandpa.
Robin will say, "Did you see? Do you know what my glasses are? You know where I left my coffee? You at the age of 56, you should know where you left your coffee and where your glasses."
No, that's a normal thing as you age. That's a normal thing. Yes, it is.
Good morning, Penny Lane. How are you, hon?
I was trying to say good morning, Penny Lane, but he wouldn't stop yapping.
Somebody, I don't know who it was. It was Eric or Harold. Somebody asked me about my brother. He's home. He's doing good. He had a bout of pneumonia. He's doing well.
I'm not sure what channel you're talking about. Eddie. Hi, Eddie. Tim Allen has a channel just called Tim Allen. He's got another one with the pop. I don't know. Remember the pop rock show? Ask him. That's why I'm saying I'm not trying to keep the information from you. I'm not sure of the name of his other channel. So ask him when he's on screen. Ask him. And as far as Charlie Chaplin goes, City Lights is coming back to a theater around here. I'm not going, but it's coming back.
He's Pop Crackle. No, I don't know what it is. His name is too complicated. His podcast.
Well, you try to explain that. You try to explain this to Danny, and he's just going to tell you all the people that have lung cancer that never smoked. So it doesn't work, But in his case, he probably could have lived longer if he hadn't smoked. And he didn't have to see My Sweet Lord as fast as he did.
We can go through this over and over again. There's plenty.
Yeah, you will.
There's plenty of people that die of lung cancer.
We're not going through this again. Okay? Because you have a thick head and it's like a pumpkin and you don't freaking ever listen to anything. Now I told you, the people that have never smoked and they had lung cancer. So what's your theory? You should have 10 cigarettes a day because you may not either?
That's my vice. That's what I like. I don't give a fuck if I die early. That's what I like. That, and because I'm Italian, my fucking bread, my Italian bread, I'm going to eat it until I croak. I don't give a shit.
Right. And then if you do, God forbid, what are you going to say? God called me. God wanted me. That's what you always say.
Wait a minute. It comes in. I'm 69. I'm going to be 70. I'm supposed to take Flomax. Okay. Well, we're going to just hold on a second. I'm supposed to take Flomax. Okay. That's for enlarged prostate. Okay. So your bladder empties. You don't have to go to the bathroom 10 times every night. Okay. I start taking that. You're not supposed to smoke. You can't eat anything. And then it's going to come a point when you take Flomax, you can't fuck anymore because you get ED. So
All right,
what's the?
watch your language on my family-friendly show.
This is a live chat. Okay, I'm gonna speak. That's why I can't have my own channel because I'll be off in 2-3 days. You know. But
Oh, Mark, look at Danny's talking. Nobody's here. Good morning, Danny. Love you, bro, and Joe. I agree, Danny. It's so easy getting a rise. I think you mean a rise with an S. Okay, a rise out of Joe with his insanely short fuse. Well, you got to understand something. By admission, I do have a short fuse, but nobody really likes it like Danny because if I had as short a fuse as you say I do, Marcus, everybody would get a rise out of me. Danny's the only one. You know, you watch a lot of live streams with me, right? He's the only one. I've done live streams with all kinds of people. I could name them. He's the only one that gives me a rise because he's annoying, he's stubborn, he's a pain in the butt, and he drives Robin crazy too. And I have a hard time. You know, I don't suffer fools gladly. And the reason why I get such a rise out of me is for this reason right here.
I'm afraid that stupidity always brings out the worst in me.
Stupidity?
Yes, stupidity.
No, let me let Danny talk.
you know what he does when we're talking? Okay.
By the way, you know how easy it is to get a rise out of Danny? All I got to do is mute him. So you say I got a short. All I got to do is mute him for a second. I get a rise out of him.
So what happens is I got the computer on and it starts to he's calling me. Okay, so I accept it. You know what I mean? We start talking. You know, he's so bad that he even gets while we're talking, he gets me and Robin fighting.
Yeah.
It gets me and her fighting. Yeah, because he likes to stir up trouble and stuff like that. You know what I mean? You don't know, Joe.
Yep. Sure.
Yeah. Yep. Marcus, I love you too, bro. I'm always on your side.
You two are cut from the same pea-brained cloth. Look at this. Danny, just like Marcus, Danny's basing it off recent memory, not an agreement you made to yourself 6 months ago. Your mental power is so tiny that you can't understand Marcus, just like Danny here doesn't understand. By me explaining, he says, because you ate chocolate yesterday, you're definitely going to do it again tomorrow, right? And I'm showing you that that's not necessarily true because 6 months ago, whatever it was, one day I made the decision not to do chocolate, and I didn't. Do you understand? Can you follow? Can I, for your brain, Marcus, am I making it simple enough for you to understand? You know what I mean? So that proves that it's not necessarily a given that I'm going to eat chocolate today again when it's 50-50. Sometimes I say I'm not, and I do. Sometimes I say I won't, and I don't. So to sit there and say it's definite you're going to do it, it's a sure bet, is not true. Okay, I schooled you again, buddy.
I love the way Marcus writes. That's so lawyer. Yeah, that's a lawyer.
I hope you're not a criminal defense lawyer, by the way. That's a whole other thing. You want people who are innocent. You want to protect them. Fine. Don't protect the criminals. No way.
Good morning,
hello, Eddie. Oh, he's saying hello to you. So I said hello to him already. Well, it's a Lemonhead. What's going on? I want to get some comments in. I was wondering how well Jaws did. Yep, $10 million. Fantastic. I'm glad that an old movie's doing so well. Picture quality and sound was great. Color and contrast was just right and not great. It was beautiful. Yeah, it's not great. I hate grainy looking movies. And of course, you'll get all these purists out there saying, well, film itself is grainy. It's supposed to be grain. It's made of grain. Film is made of grain, but you're not supposed to see networks of grain when you're watching the movie. It's supposed to look smooth.
You see a lot of grain when there's a scene in the movie where it's dark, you know. But there's a big improvement these days. But older movies, when the scene is dark, like in the night, you'll see a little grainy, you know. That's normal.
See, Danny's saying that on Passover, the Jewish people get rid of all their bread so they won't come to eat it during the Passover. Same thing with candy. Now, I admit, you can go out and buy it again. You know, you junkie, throw it away so it's not there. Nothing's to stop me from buying it again. True. But I know me. Nobody else does. You know, we've been conditioned from our early childhood that everything we eat has to be sickeningly sweet, absolutely, and dangerously salty. That's why this specimen here is with us, Danny. It shows you what happens if you don't take care of yourself, right, Danny?
See, you know, Joe doesn't understand. Okay, when you're a diabetic and your body's not producing insulin, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take very much for your sugar to go high.
You understand that perfectly.
You know, because your body's not making insulin, and it has to rely on the
You
insulin
shouldn't
that
be eating it.
or you. No, you might as well die. I don't care.
No, that's stupid. If you can't find any pleasure in life other than eating sugar, you got some problems.
No, this is the way I look at it. Okay, when I think
Buy
about
something. Spend some money and buy something. Enjoy.
I don't want to buy. I don't want material things. I got enough shit here. We're gonna have a yard sale. Get rid of the life.
Easy, Danny. I think I'm getting an easy rise out of your fuse. Take it easy.
Crap. I don't need material things. You can't take it with you. Right now,
Right. Right. You heard it here first. You can't take it with you, so don't be saving all the money that you save and wasting it by banking it all.
I got my tax bill. I'll show you.
I don't want to see your tax bill with your information on it, personal information.
There's no information on there. There's no information.
That's so why you living in a freaking money pit? Get out of here.
That's one house, and I got the other one, so it's going to be double. I didn't get it in the mail yet. But September is school tax.
I'm sorry.
Listen to me. If you have kids go to school or not, you pay. If you're a homeowner, you pay school tax. I love it here. So okay, so altogether I pay about maybe $7,200 in taxes. Okay, that comes out. It cost me $600 a month to live here, and this is my home. But what are you gonna do? Everybody has to pay that own homes. They have to pay. So you know, some less because it depends what state you are. I happen to be in New York. You pay a lot, but I'm happy here. I got my family next door. I'm very happy here. I don't need material things. I got enough shit. Right now,
I give away all that stuff you got. You got buckets and buckets and buckets of movies, records, CDs by your own admission. So get rid of them.
I might. I'm thinking about it. You know, but
okay, good.
I'm thinking about it, getting rid of some stuff.
And you're not worried that you're not going to get what you paid for them, right? You're not worried about that.
Yeah, you know that because first of all, a lot of my movies are DVD. They're not Blu-ray, and people are looking for Blu-ray 4K.
You know? James Farley, where were you been? You were late.
You're late, James.
Couple of washwomen we sound like.
You can come up with something better than that.
Yeah, really. They say that dementia is diabetes type 3.
Yeah. That's what
Chaplin's last movie was King of New York.
That's what you have to worry about. You know, when you get old, dementia is very, very, very. We call it very much out there.
I had an older coworker who did that. Other people get cancer without smoking line. His sister didn't smoke and died of it. I asked her if her husband smoked, and he wouldn't tell me.
You know. You know, I seen something on TV a couple of years ago. Okay, in New York, they have what they call radon gas, RADON gas. Okay, it comes from the ground. Okay, and they advise that you get an alarm that you put in your basement that detects that gas, and that gas is causing lung cancer because it's in the house and you're breathing it in. So you can look that up.
What's your point?
Smoking is not the only cause of reason that people get cancer.
So that doesn't mean that you smoke and roll the dice that you might get cancer from smoking. What is wrong with you?
I enjoy smoking, and you know what? I'm thinking about going to pot. I'm thinking about trying pot. It's legal now. It relaxes you. Maybe I'll come on the show. I'll be.
There's other ways of relaxing other than smoking pot.
No. I want it instantly. You know what I mean? I see Robert. I don't know if he's still here. Oh, Mike Jasper asked me.
Hello, Cherry Carter. How are you? I just made the most amazing carnivore bread. 3 eggs, whatever this is, blah, 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 goat milk powder, flax powder. Well, I have to try to get back into that stuff because, you know, I've gone off the wagon, like, you know, I admitted.
So if you think Joe's going to start baking or cooking, you got another thing coming.
Right. I proudly say I have no interest in cooking.
No, he's not going to do it. You can write anything you want, any recipe. He's not going to do it. That's how lazy he is.
Hey, cheapo Danny, are you going to go see Alice Cooper if he comes around?
I like to. I'm going to a concert October 17th to see a cover band for ELO. You
Oh,
know,
see, wait a minute. So wait a minute. So you're going to see an ELO cover band,
right
yes?
at
But
the
you said a
Paramount.
year ago you were going to see nothing was going to stop you from seeing Oasis, and you make
Oh,
an excuse. You made an excuse about I can't get around and all this, but you can get around for this other thing, the ELO cover band. You can get around for.
yeah, because Paramount is intimate. It holds like 1,200 people, maybe 1,500. It's not, you know. I see. I want to thank Peter Boothroyd. I don't know. He's not here yet. I'll thank him again. He sent me the Oasis concert from August 31st from MetLife Stadium. The place was packed. The guy filmed the whole concert, 2 hours. He filmed the whole thing. He did a fantastic job. I watched it, and it was fantastic. Noel Gallagher, beautiful, beautiful guitar work. Excellent
Yes.
guitarist.
Good morning, Joe and Danny. Great to hear you guys talk about the important things in life. Hello there. What's up, DJ?
He scanned the stadium. It was full. I don't know. It's going to hold 40, 50,000 people easy.
Danny, it's what you eat in life, what makes you what you are.
Who cares? I don't care. When it's time to go, it's time to go. This is the one thing I look at.
What do you mean? Wait a minute. What do you mean when it's time? You're initiating that. You're accelerating that. You want to go.
Joe. This is how I see things. Okay, I think about my life. I'm 69 years old, and then
By the way, 69 is my favorite number.
stop cutting me off. You're annoying. I start thinking about my life at 69, and then right away, Robin donates to St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
Oh, that's a good cause. I like that cause.
Founded by Danny Thomas. And I think about the kids at St. Jude. You see commercials. They have cancer. I can't complain. I lived 69 years, and these poor kids are 3, 5 years old, suffering with cancer, leukemia. I'm not complaining. I'm very fortunate. I'm not one of those. I wasn't one of those kids from St. Jude's that developed cancer. I'm not complaining. So I'm going to join.
You're trying to join them as fast as you can. Don't do it. Good morning, Robert S. Robert says, I see you've got the boxing gloves on already. You have to with Danny. He's impossible.
Look who's talking. You're talking about me and what you eat. 14 and a half gallons of ice cream.
No.
How many?
I think it was 15.
There you go. He's trying to educate me. Bullshit.
First of all, over the course of like a month, and it wasn't like all one shot. It's over for a month. And the second thing is the last half of the last like I don't know 8 or 9, whatever it was. I only ate half of the box, threw the rest away every time. Good morning, Robin.
There you go again, wasting food. Okay, so
ice cream is not food; it's crap.
You may not be diabetic, but this is what sugar does.
I know exactly what sugar does, and I'm aware that I'm running the risk of becoming a diabetic. That's why I'm going to try to curb it again. But at least I admit it. You sit there and say it's okay when God wants me, he wants me. You're ridiculous.
Come on, Lola. I read about it. What happens is the sugar causes plaque in the kidney, in the blood vessels, causing blockage and kidney damage. Once the kidneys are damaged, there's no turning back. There's nothing they can do to repair kidneys. The only organ in your body is the liver that can repair itself. Period.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see Danny on pot, man. I don't think so.
I used to smoke in the 80s. I smoked.
Danny is actually calmer and cooler.
With Robin's husband, I smoked all of the 80s. Every day I got stoned, every day. But we wasn't.
I could believe that. Your brain, that's what made your brain what it is today. You lost brain cells. I believe it.
We started no trouble. We didn't bother nobody. We listened to music. Motley Crue, Ozzy Osbourne, Danzig. Not Def Leppard. Guns N' Roses, all that stuff there. We enjoyed ourselves. We had a good time, and then we went home.
Did
I see Joan Jett and Billy Idol at Madison Square Garden? No, I saw Joan Jett when she was in her prime in the 80s, except many times. But I saw her once in 2015 also, I got to say.
So Robin's here. Robin's here.
And we say, good morning, good morning. Yeah, baby.
I got you. So Sue's talking about her recipe again, which I understand.
Have a good day at work.
Look at this. Vita Letty says use gummies. Don't use gummies. That stuff, it's garbage. Come on.
No, it's not. That helped my
Yeah,
mom.
Tom Yadi had some ice cream. He sent me a photo. He's got this huge tub of ice cream. It was like that.
Yeah. We got gummies here. I can get high anytime I want. I don't touch it.
I think Danny has an answer for this too. He makes his own cigarettes, don't you?
Oh, I see. You don't look at it like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it would be about.
What did you say? You don't look at it like that?
It would be about $2,400 a year. Worth of smoking. Yeah.
You have the balls to come on here and tell me how to live with my money, and you throw away on cancer sticks $2,400.
Wait a minute. I don't tell you how to live. I suggest to you things that you
and you sit here and throw away $2,400 on cancer sticks, coffin nails. Really? Are you worried about me buying a yellow submarine cup or something like that?
Yeah. Really? We're gonna go back to rolling them. It's a lot cheaper. It'll be half the price.
You know, life is not perfect and it's not fair. Everybody's health and body is different.
That's right.
That's right. But look at the mess that Danny's in from what he's done to himself.
And you know how I see it? There's people worse than me. There's people like can't hear, can't talk, missing arms, legs. I'm not complaining.
So you're supposed, in other words, let me see if I get you right. So you abuse your body your whole life. By your own admission, you say sometimes you have a hard time walking now, or you have, by your own admission, you've said you have kidney problems and you got diabetes. But you know what? There's people that got even worse, so I'll just keep doing it.
That's right. Yeah. Walking problems is spinal stenosis. It's nobody's fault. It's not my fault. I have it. You know, there's surgery for it, but I don't want no surgery. There's no guarantee you can make him out worse. You know?
I can only imagine that the veal sandwiches in heaven are nice and tender. Yeah, I can only imagine that.
You know, James, come on, James. You can stop with this veal. That's old. You know what I mean? The meat rotted.
It's not old to me. I like talking about veal.
But
Mike has ice cream every morning and every night.
All right, good for you, Mike. Enjoy it.
Totally pathetic.
Enjoy it. Having an ice cream is one thing. Eating a half a gallon is another.
Oh, get lost. I don't eat a whole half gallon. Get out of here.
And
I eat chocolate every night and smoke. 67 and healthy as a horse. Wait till you get to be 70. We'll see.
Chocolate is very good to you, but you have to eat dark chocolate. 80 to 90% cocoa.
I would like to see your medical report.
You know.
Oh, Danny, boy, the tension with Danny's the king of chaos, man.
Yeah, you want to live forever. What for? The world's falling apart. Why would you want to live forever?
I don't want to live forever. No, when did I say I want to live forever?
Well,
yes, I do.
You're so health conscious. You eat 13 tubs of ice cream.
There you go again. There you go. There you go again. You're 1,000% right. I have not been health conscious the last month. Get over it. Stop seeing the glass as, 1/4 empty instead of 3/4 full. Out of 6 months, 5 months were perfect. 1 month was bad. Look at the positives, man.
Yeah, folks out there, it's not only ice cream. It's hero sandwiches, soda,
right. Yes,
Whoppers,
exactly. Big Macs, Taco Bell. What else do we miss? We miss anything? Pasta. Danny, I'm not hiding anything. If you watch my video, I have a video on the thumbnail. I put everything on there: Pepsi, soda. I have it all right on the thumbnail.
It shows me Turkey Hill ice cream is it's chocolate peanut butter chocolate ice cream. I don't know.
And you know what Danny said? He said, "Oh, I'm going to go out and get me some coffee, Turkey Hill ice cream." And he went out and got a box.
Yeah, Colombian coffee, but it lasted me 2 weeks.
That's
but
2 weeks. 2 weeks you've been eating ice cream every day versus just one day. It's like, get out of here.
He sends me a picture of the half a gallon of ice cream, right? Chocolate peanut butter ice cream. I don't know the exact wording. And then not only that, in front of that, he had a Hershey bar laid out. Don't you think there's enough chocolate in the ice cream? You got to buy a Hershey bar on top.
Don't you think that I don't care? I'm being transparent. If I cared, would I show it to you? I'd hide it, right?
You don't care. So why do you care?
No. I mean, I don't care what you think. I care about the health is bad. I'm not saying it's good. I don't care at all about my health. But for that month, I said I'm going to do whatever I want for a month, and you can't grasp that. If you can't grasp it, I don't know what to tell you. Go to a therapist.
Self-destruction.
Yes, 1 month of self-destruction. If you want to call it that. If you want to call it that, whatever.
Oh, you told me you've been cheating.
I told everybody here within the first 45 minutes. I told everybody I've still been cheating. I also said that I lost 3 pounds in 3 days because I'm walking and I'm cheating, and I'm cheating a lot less. I'm going back gradually to the eating nothing. You can try to do shtick all you want here, but the bottom line is I'm owning up. I'm coming clean. I'm being transparent about it. I'm not ashamed.
No, don't believe him. I'm really serious. Okay, he makes a video. Okay, his weight progress. In the weight journey. Okay. Oh, I'm on my diet now. This and that. In the meantime, he's screwing up. So why should people return to that channel and watch your videos when you don't do what you say?
All right, let me mute him again to challenge his stupidity that he said. First of all, when you say he makes a video saying, okay, I'm on track again, but then meanwhile he's not. When I make the video, that's just a moment in time of that moment. I'm capturing that moment, how my head is at that moment. Then 30 days go by, and whatever I do, I'll come back 30 days later and make another moment on a video. I don't sit here and say just because what I'm saying right now is what's going to carry over for 30 days. We don't know. We don't know if it's going to last. I don't know, Danny.
All right, Lemonhead. Would I see Alice Cooper if he came around? Possibly.
You're so full of crap with that, man. You're such a cheap state.
No. Just see that's shtick from Joe. You know, he thinks I'm a lump on a log. You know what I mean?
You're a liar too. You sit here and you say I'm going to go see Oasis when they come. Nothing's going to stop me. Then you don't go. You make excuses why you can't go. Then you say you're going to go see Alice Cooper or you're going to see ELO cover band. You're lost, man.
I told you I can't walk around. I go to the bathroom multiple times because I have an enlarged prostate. My bladder doesn't empty, so I can take a piss now, and 10 minutes later I got to go again.
Why are you telling me this? I'm not interested in your life story.
I'm not taking Flomax because it tells you about Flomax. It causes ED. If you don't know what ED is,
I know what it is, but I don't have it. That's for damn sure.
If you take Flomax, you're going to get it, and then I can't screw no more.
That's what you always do. You just abuse your body.
No, I'm not doing
I'm abusing my body the last month. Absolutely.
That's fine.
Back to normal, not you.
How long you been heavy? You've been abusing yourself for 30 years. Well, who are you for?
Yes.
Stupid. 30 years.
Yes.
Well, say it.
Yeah, I went to the doctor. I got 2 blood tests in the last 6 months, and they're both great. So what does that tell you?
Don't talk too fast. Because let me tell you, health can change. You know, there's people. I heard stories of people walking in a doctor's office, got a clean bill of health, and a half hour later they drop dead. I'm not kidding you. There was a story about that. Yeah.
Man.
You drive in your car. All of a sudden, the stalls out. You go to start it, you can't start it no more. What happened? Something alternated went bad, this and that. But it was running. Yeah, it was running, but, something broke.
Danny, you are such a freaking Debbie Downer. I thought I was bad. One of the reasons I have you on here is I realize how positive I am by comparison to you.
It's the realities of life. That's what you should have.
You're a negative guy. I tell you, I'm gonna go in with my friends. They're gonna be the landlord. And you sit and you say, what if your friend dies? What if your friend goes blind?
Yeah, I was telling Joe yesterday. We were talking about, his dieting and what he's been eating. And I said, Joe, 2005 May, I woke up, I felt great. I went over my house in Walden, I put a hot water heater in, and I had to go to Home Depot to get a flue pipe. I had to add on to a flue pipe. That's where the smoke goes out. So I come home. I come home to wash up a little bit, and all of a sudden I started to sweat. It was cold, and I started to feel weak like that. And I went up to my sister's house. I said, Eva, I'm not feeling good. You want a cup of tea? I said, no. And so happens that day, my brother come home an hour early from work. He worked in New Jersey as an electrician. So he says, you want me to get Guido? I said, yeah. So Guido. So he comes up, what's the matter? I don't feel good. You want to go to urgent care? Yeah. I went into urgent care, right? Within 5 minutes, my current doctor, Dr. Silverman, says, you're having a heart attack. So in the morning, that morning I woke up, I was fine till 1:30. Boom.
What is your point of all this, you stupid man? What is your point of all this?
Your health can change from 1 hour to the next.
We know that. So what are you going to do? Walk around afraid that your health's going to change? What are you talking about?
You're playing Russian roulette. What you're eating.
Oh, that's not what we're talking about. Get out of here. I said to you that I went to the doctor. I got a good report. And you said, yeah, but it can change all the time. So am I supposed to come out there and say, oh, man, I'm upset that I got a good report because it could change?
No, you keep doing what you're doing and that's screw up.
Yeah, I know all about that. But unlike you, I'm not going to keep doing what I'm doing. Unlike you.
All right, we'll see. Talk to me in December.
Yeah, well, you said to me, talk to me in June. I lost 38 pounds when I talked to you.
You ain't doing it now because today
now I'm down to only having lost about 30.
Yeah, there you go. Today's the 5th of September.
That's right.
And you're not on track.
Yeah, I'm on track now. I lost 3 pounds. Yes.
Yeah, okay. We'll see what you eat today.
Notice I got to say it like 4 times in this stream because he just doesn't grasp it.
I'll get your menu tonight.
Hey, are any comments coming through? Because I'm not seeing any comments after Tom and Yachty.
Tom, I didn't even know Tom was here.
Boy, Danny, you really annoy the hell out of me. I tell you, there's no two ways. You are the most annoying person I think that I know.
You do the same.
You should stop being annoying to me.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on, Zeb. Definitely. I don't know for sure about that.
Yeah. Well, there's other channels. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm going to take away that question.
What question?
Everybody's just stunned.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
You
should have went to see Jaws. You don't know what you missed. Ugh.
I got the DVD.
I'm so tired of idiots saying that. You know how many people said even online? There's one idiot online that actually was being sarcastic, said, hey, I just did my part to see Jaws, and he's holding up his hand with the DVD. And then I go, you don't know what you're missing, seeing this on a huge screen with an appreciative audience all clapping and cheering and laughing together and everything. And I said, in a movie, he goes, I have the whole theater to myself, and then puts up a picture of his shoes, his feet, like in front of the screen on his stool, ottoman, with the screen. I'm like, you really think that's great? You think that's the opposite? You think that's what Spielberg intended? How you see it? Get out of here.
I go watch it on a cell phone and be happy.
Yeah, you would. It's a whole different experience.
And who wants to hear people screaming and going like that?
Some of the best memories I have of movies like that, where the audience got into it. I don't know, Danny. You just don't want to spend the moolah. That's the thing.
All I gotta do is come to this channel and get plenty of oohs and ahs.
Yeah, you just don't want to spend the money. Come on.
I got the movie.
See, here he goes. There's just something about a good theater experience, though. It's different than watching it at home. I did that with a movie I already own on Blu-ray recently. I enjoyed it even more there. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, this Mark is trying desperately to do shtick. Why can't you just accept You're such a fool, Marcus. I know he's going to say, I'm just trying to get it right. He doesn't even mean this. You see, that's the thing, too. Be sincere. If you're going to write something, be sincere. Don't just do shtick. Don't try to be funny. The thing is, whatever my scale is, if my scale is off, it's been off for the past 6 months, and I've been using it. It still shows a 3 pound loss, even if it's off. You know what I mean? If it's off by 3 pounds from day one, it's still showing my progress or lack thereof.
It could be off, Marcus, 2 or 3 pounds. You never know.
I know this is about his dog, and I really don't give a damn.
Oh, Ramoga. Hello, Ramoga. Yeah, that's why. Well, my original Lola was from the Beagle from the 70s. I named it after the Kinks song, and then we have a new Lola. Yeah, I love the song. I love it. Kinks are very underrated. They never made it big in America. Maybe later years when they come dancing and songs like that. From what's a good album?
Yeah, how come? Yeah, that's another thing I've heard about. I've seen clips of this. Have you seen clips of this? The Wizard of Oz at the Sphere in Las Vegas. They have this huge screen like you never saw, and special effects come out the audience and all this stuff.
Yeah, my brother was telling me about that. Believe it or not, I didn't mention it to you because you probably don't even know what I'm talking about. Yeah,
I know exactly what they're talking about, and you didn't go see it. What kind of fan of the movie are you?
I'm not in Las Vegas.
Travel to Las Vegas.
First of all, you got to be crazy to go to Las Vegas. The reason being, in the 1940s, that was a test site for the atomic bomb. Let me tell you, there's still radiation around there. You know what I mean? So don't go to Las Vegas, Nevada desert. That's where they had all the atomic explosions.
I think you're out of your mind. You know that?
Oh yeah, sure. That's why John Wayne died of lung cancer. And they were making it. They were filming a movie.
That guy was a cigarette holic like you.
Oh, wait a minute! There's a movie that they made out there. Most of the cast people died of cancer. I don't know the movie, but that was a story. Where they think that's where he might have caught lung cancer from.
He smoked like a chimney.
So why? Not everybody dies from smoking.
So you want to take a chance?
Yeah, I smoke. Don't bother me no more with that shit.
No, you got a short fuse? You said you got a short fuse. You get upset easy.
Yeah, you think you're gonna make me stop smoking?
I don't think I'm going. I don't think you're able to.
There's nothing like it. I feel like having a cigarette now. In fact, there's nothing like a cup of coffee.
Danny's got tons of excuses other than saying he doesn't want to spend the money to go to Las Vegas.
No, I'm not gonna go. First of all, you're not gonna get me to fly. If you watch my other live streams, I don't fly. I don't like airplanes. I like my feet on the ground. I don't gamble. I don't want to gamble. That's Sin City. I don't want to go places like that. It don't interest me. I couldn't care less about Las Vegas.
Yeah. Anyway, so your Wizard of Oz is your favorite movie. You ever seen it on the big screen?
That's a Blizzard of Oz. It's not the Wizard of Oz.
Have you ever seen the Wizard of Oz on the big screen?
No, I don't think it was on the big screen. Maybe when I was a kid.
It was on the big screen. I've seen it in the last 5 years or something.
I don't look for movies. I don't look for what's playing in the movie theater. I don't look at that.
Danny, you should take up painting, and I don't mean houses.
No, I couldn't draw a stick person. I tell you the truth. I don't have the talent for painting.
That's not a bad idea. I should rank the most ridiculous Danny quotes. Yeah, I'll be here all day if I do that.
It's not ridiculous. It's all opinion. That's it. Hi, Chauncey Phillips. How are you? And DJ Morano, John.
Boy, I noticed that's the real Chauncey Phillips, cool dude. He's getting fat again, man. He lost like 200 pounds or something. He was in People magazine. I saluted him. He's putting it back, it looks like. You noticed that?
You shouldn't be talking about people. If people sit and say, look at Joe's calling somebody fat.
No, but it's okay for people have been saying about me. What are you talking about?
I don't call you fat.
Oh, get out of here! I don't care if you do, Pumpkinhead.
I never called you fat.
I don't care if you did. I didn't say you did.
Well,
I said people are making like get lost.
Now I'm calling you fat.
I'm not beautiful. Mommy, beautiful girl.
Marcus. I heard if you get a pack of cigarettes and you put them in water and you leave them in water for a couple of days, maybe a day, and you drink that water, it'll kill you. You'll die of nicotine poisoning. It'll kill you. Not that anybody drink it, but that's
so
what they're
you
saying.
wouldn't do that then, right?
No, that's how powerful.
Oh, wait a minute. You're making those. Wait, hold on a second here. Oh my, hold on a minute. You're sitting here saying you would never dunk it in there because it could kill you, right? But yet you don't care if it kills you smoking them. You are unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
And who mentioned the Blizzard of Oz by Ozzy Osbourne?
You're gonna go see Wicked?
Nah, I'm not gonna see that shit.
Ridiculous. If you ask me, Wicked. Get out of here.
I'm not gonna see that stuff.
What's up there, Matchstick Man? So you know. Pictures of Matchstick Man and you. Oh, Daddy, man, I tell you, you're really challenging. Whoa.
Yeah.
You're just finding that out, Joe.
So you see the Blizzard of Oz?
Not the tour, but I have that on vinyl. I got a lot of Ozzy on vinyl.
Hey, the whole cast got cancer making that John Wayne movie.
I don't name the movie, but there's a story about that. You know.
Yeah, I think what happened was they all got the cancer from the secondhand smoke of John Wayne.
Come on, Joe. Come on. It was in Nevada. I said, stay away from Nevada because radiation has the half shelf life of radiation is 20,000 years.
20,000 years.
Yeah, it's there. It's there.
In other words, it don't leave the ground.
What do you think the sun is doing to you? Talk about cancer.
Get lost. Would you get lost? You do again, picking on the sun, you dummy.
Talking about melanoma from the sun, Don't
abuse it. Don't stay out there. Oh, shut up. Don't stay out there and roast yourself for hours on end. But
no. People do worse things. Oh, I'm going to put sunblock on. Oh, yeah. Everything that your skin touches gets absorbed into your bloodstream. And I'm sure all those chemicals ain't the best thing for you anyway. They make them, but it doesn't mean it's good for you. That's why I don't wear no sunblock because that's poison.
Sun is good for you, man.
No. The sun is.
I saw Woody Allen interview with Bill Maher with Woody Allen, and he's talking about he hates the sun. He's afraid of the sun. He don't go in the sun. What a clown.
The ozone layer is screwed up. So
I know about it. Yeah, they've been crying about that since the 1970s at the least.
Those UV rays are coming in. They're coming through, and if you're exposed to the sun too long, you can develop melanoma, the most deadliest skin cancer there is.
Yeah, and what's your idea of too much sun?
Too much sun, hours. Out there, 3, 4, 5 hours in the sun.
All right, so go out for an hour a day or less.
I don't want to. First of all, you got to understand. I show you my intelligence on medical, okay?
Your intelligence? You got no intelligence.
As you get old, like 69, you notice if you pinch your skin is very thin. That's because you lost collagen. When you're a little kid, you see how nice the skin is. They got a lot of collagen. They don't feel it. I go out in the sun, and the sun burns. It burns me because my skin's very thin. The skin's look what happens when you get old. You see that? Liver spots. You see that?
That's disgusting. When you've been out in the sun too long, what is that?
Yeah, that's all tan. That's all tan.
No, but seriously, Danny, I'm looking at the reason I'm blowing this image up just for a moment is look at the skin on you. You look like you need some sun. You're all pasty looking.
No.
Sun.
No, it's the computer.
There's a difference here. You need some sun.
The colors are off. I got an old computer. The colors are not.
You look like death, man. Warmed over.
Oh shit! I'm in good shape. I'm a good-looking guy. You know what I mean?
Well, not next to me.
You know how many girlfriends I could have had in my life? Plenty.
Could have.
Yeah, I'm very selective.
Dying from drinking cigarette water is hard to believe. I've heard any smoke is bad for your lungs.
Yeah. Yep.
Hello, Robbie. How you doing? Listen, everybody watching here is subscribed to me, I'm sure, on this channel. If you're not subscribed to me, please subscribe, because I have to get 1,000 subscribers, and I have to get 4,000 public watch hours. So far, I'm over 3,000 public watch hours. So I'm going to hit the 4,000 watch hours. That's not a problem. The problem is hitting 1,000 subs. That's the problem. Vitamin E from the sun, man.
No.
Vitamin D.
You got to go to school. Vitamin D. Go back to school. Or if you look at a gallon of milk, whole milk, it says vitamin D. That's all you need.
You're so full of crap. There's bad things about milk too, don't you know?
The sun is not good for you.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is in moderation. It certainly is. Certainly is.
The only thing it's good for is your mood. It makes you feel good.
Hey, thank you, Zeb. Thank you, Zeb. At least, yeah. At least it helped. It helped me saying that. Please, everybody, subscribe to this channel.
Zeb, he's starting at channel number 4 pretty soon.
I don't think so. What? He looks for shtick. He looks for things to say. You'll hit that. I'm going to hit that high note, just like Ralph Cramden.
What's up, babe? What are you doing?
Who are you talking to?
You.
You don't talk to me that nice.
I don't call you babe. I never use that word. Yeah, I get Chauncey. I get thrown off very, very easy. Very easy. I don't think no shit. I'll say anything I want. I don't care about the platform. I don't care about woke stuff.
Well, that's a stupid attitude.
No. Freedom of speech.
Wait a minute.
For freedom of speech,
dumbass. Hold on a minute. All right, I agree with you. Freedom of speech. But if YouTube has its own rules and they shut you down, you're not getting any speech. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dumb. I go to another platform where I'm invited. Say what you want. Do what you want.
Yeah, sure. Anyway, everybody heard this Uncle Albert thing, and then we're trying to get the whole song because you sing so badly.
Uncle Albert, we're so sorry if we caused you any pain. We're so sorry, Uncle Albert. The kettle's on the boil, and we're so easy carried away. Called away. But that's the wrong verse. There's another.
It is, but that's why it's funny.
Hey, something. I told Joe behind the scenes, I can never be an actor or a performer on stage because I could read the lyrics 1,000 times and I can't remember the lyrics, the way it's supposed to be sung. I might get a burst.
I told this guy 11 or 12 times. Go on Google, just put in Uncle Albert lyrics, and all of a sudden, in a second, boom, they pop up and you could read off the lyrics. He could do it right now while he's on here, but he won't do it.
No, I'm not going to do it on it. First of all, I said it before, as far as Paul McCartney, that's my favorite song, Uncle Albert. I mean, that's classic Paul McCartney, classic song.
Yeah, read this one. Read this comment. How long it takes them.
Yeah, but skin cancer takes time to develop. It starts out where you don't even notice it, and then it becomes a mold.
See, Marcus would subscribe very fast to you.
Especially if those
a long time with me.
You gotta watch moles that are jagged, black, crusty, bleed. That's definitely skin cancer.
No, they're not.
Yes, they are. Don't tell me, Joe, because everything I say, you're like my brother. Okay, I gotta tell my brother.
Brother.
He never agrees with me. Never. Robin, I tell you, right, Robin?
No, he doesn't.
He don't agree with me.
You don't care if it is the truth. Guido will.
Just because he's 9 years old, he thinks he's smarter than I am, and he's a dum-dum because he don't take care of himself.
What you told me about your brother, he's even dumber than you, and that's hard. That's hard to be. Because he really abused himself, man. He's really in bad shape.
My IQ test is 162. Were you jealous, Joe?
I don't know what mine is, but I know it's got to. If yours is 162, mine's got to be 262.
James Farley, he goes, I love Uncle Albert too, but I always preferred another day. Okay? We don't need to hear that. Just keep it to yourself.
Well, there's no comparison. Uncle Albert's better than
Yeah,
Another Day.
you can't compare two songs. You're just doing shtick. That's what you're doing.
All right, let's hear you do a cappella this song now. Right? What this?
No, I'm
If
not doing
Peter
it.
Boothroyd can copy this one,
No, Peter's not even here.
go ahead.
No, you gotta pay me. I'm not doing it. I don't have the lyrics in front of me. No, I'm not doing it. No. I want to get paid. Like everybody else. If I perform, I want to get paid. Guido. Yeah, my brother's Guido. And English would be Guy. Like Guy.
That's hilarious. That name. That name is so typical Italian stereotype.
Yeah. Guido Sarducci back in the 70s.
Visit the dermatologist once a year. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the dentist, the dermatologist, your doctor's checkup. Yeah, sure. Just spend money. Talk about wasting money.
You think I want a doctor, unless it's a female doctor, to tell me, okay, pull down your pants. I want to check your dingling and your.
All right, Dave. Come on, watch it, will you?
Because that's where the cancer is. It was spots between your toes and stuff like that. Nah,
Danny,
that's kind
stop your gloom and doom. Danny Downer, man. Danny Downer. You've heard of Debbie Downer? This is Danny Downer. All right.
We're so sorry, Uncle Albert.
Yeah, it's a lot. I'm telling you, man. I was thinking of doing these twice a week. I can't. Once a week is good.
Yeah.
What's with this butter all the time and making butter? What is this? Every time.
The butter wouldn't melt, so I put it in a pie. That's not exactly
Say that line. Go ahead.
No, I'm not doing it. I said it once. You got to record it. Hi there, Shelby girl. I'm my best girl today.
I'll let Shelby come up, but that's it.
Oh, Shelby is here. Shelby's here. Shelby's here.
I think Shelby's a little shy.
Hi, Shelby. Who's that?
Shelby's looking. Oh, he's making out with his dog again. Look at that.
Look.
Oh, that's disgusting. Man.
She French kisses me more than my wife does.
Look at this. He loves it, man.
Oh, she's a good girl. I don't worry about you.
Why don't you two get a room together?
Yeah, you don't get germs from your dog like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you believe that, right? That's what they try to tell you.
In all the years I had dogs, I never had a problem with that.
I have to get a sip of my cup. I got to do a line. Hold on. How sweet it is.
Richard James, all you gotta do is get a thermos with the lid, get a container of heavy cream, put it in a thermos, close the lid, just keep shaking it like that, back and forth, up and down like that. And eventually you're not gonna be able to shake it no more. Okay? You got butter. And all you gotta do before you do that, if you like salted butter, yeah.
Yeah, it's Jackie Gleason I'm doing when I say how sweet it is. Sorry to interrupt you. I had to make butter nonsense.
You make delicious butter and you save a lot of money, because a pound of butter is like $5-6.
I've heard that the butter is actually good for you to help you lose weight, believe it or not.
I don't
It's
know.
good. It's a good fat. You need that to help metabolize and everything.
Yeah, I don't know.
Where is MC 1964? Where the hell is him? Is he? Is him? Where is he?
Gone. I haven't seen him in a few chats.
I don't know. He was eating only meat. I hope he's alive.
I seen him in another channel. I don't know who it was. I don't know.
He's a my channel. Come on, man.
I'll watch Doc. I don't know if it was Doc or Psycho's Platters. It might have been Psycho's Platters. But,
I don't know what his problem is. Why he's not coming on?
Well, people's life changes. Maybe he didn't want to watch YouTube anymore. Is that enough?
You just got done saying he was on the other channel. Danny, you are so annoying. Can I ask you a question? Why are you so damn annoying? You do this all the time.
Now, I was invited here. You knew I was coming.
Now, I was invited here. You knew I was coming.
Yeah, sure.
That's right.
Oh, shit.
Power to the lawyers. Power to the lawyers.
Unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, John Lennon box. Power to the people.
Did you get yours yet?
I don't know if I'm getting one. Well, wait a minute. How do you mean? If you mean as a complimentary gift, I don't think I'm getting one.
Yeah.
But if you mean, but as far as pre-ordering it, I pre-ordered it.
All the shit you say about it, of course you're not.
Hey, you got to be honest, man. You know, I think they respect that. We'll find out if they respect it.
They're watching you. They're watching every move that you do. Hey, you smoke much? Huh?
Yeah, right. One little cough. Get out of here. Listen, Chimney.
Another pepper.
Do we?
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't stop choking yesterday. I mean, choking, coughing.
Oh, it was hilarious, man. You should have heard it.
Laughing at me and shit like that. While I'm choking and coughing.
Robin went in the other room and was hoping that he would probably give it up.
She disappeared. You think she would come and say, honey, you okay? You tap my back like that? Yeah.
No, she went in the other room and was praying.
She went out to the deck there to have a coffee and a cigarette. Another
Yeah,
here.
she smokes too. That's sad.
Oh,
man.
yeah, she smokes too. You'd be surprised. Oh, yeah.
You're crazy. You are
Oh, sure. Hey, I'm going out to breakfast soon. Which one is that?
This is baby.
That's Lola.
No, if you don't know what Lola looks like by now, you got dementia.
Baby's a boy.
Come on, baby. I want to put baby
You know
on.
what? You know how stupid Danny is? I say yesterday, he's telling me about Baby, his dog. So I say to Danny on the phone, I say, Danny, why do you call her Baby? And you know what his answer is? That's her name.
That's his name. That's his name. He's a boy.
Whatever. That's it. And again, he misses the whole point. All right, when I ask you why do you call a dog Baby, you don't respond. That's his name.
That's his name. That's why I call him Baby.
Not the answer.
Okay, so I went further.
He's so stupid. You got to spell it out for him. Danny,
Yeah.
what made you come upon the name Baby to name your dog?
No, I went further. I says when we got Baby, he was a baby, and the name stuck.
Hey, this might not be bad. Try Silly Love Song. Get other songs.
I don't know the words.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
There's not many words to it.
No, I know less.
You gotta handle Danny like a kid, very easily because he doesn't get it.
You gotta sing like, come on, touch me, babe. Can't you see that I'm not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Why don't you tell me what she said? What was that promise that you made? I'm gonna love you till the heaven. I forgot the rest of the lyrics. Something with rain. But that's it. Jim Morrison, that fucking Touch Me. Another super ballad song right there. Touch Me.
I really hope that Peter Boothroyd gets a hold of that vocal and puts that with the Doors.
Oh yeah, I love Jim Morrison. What he died at 27. What a shame. Yeah. That's it, Richard James. You're good. Yeah, I get nervous. There's people watching it. But all said and done, yeah, I do that. I do karaoke now. Believe it or not, my wife laughs at me, but it's pretty cool. I like
this one. How about Dan Mencha? Danny Mencha. That's exactly what I'm getting. I got Danny Mencha.
There you go. Dun, 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 dun. Once again, the Doors. Come on, touch me, babe. Can't you see that I'm not afraid? Oh, what was that promise that you made? Oh, that guy.
You were doing it. Why don't you just do it?
Sometimes I see Jim Morrison on film, and I say, did this guy really exist? Was he real? Because
he seems like a freaking opera singer.
Let me tell you something about Jim Morrison. He can get any girl he wanted, man. He wore those tight leather pants and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
then he threw it all away because he was a drug fiend.
He was a good-looking guy.
He could have had anything he wanted. He had it for a little while.
He could have had one girl every day of the week.
Right.
You know? What a shame.
Well, he did it to himself.
Yeah. What else can I tell you?
All right, try to do the song now complete. Go.
No, I'm not doing it complete.
No, you just did it. Well, you get out of here.
The lyrics are about the same. There's not too much more lyrics than that, you know. And Richard James is good, you know.
Yeah, do it again.
Heaven starts to
when you get into it, you do it.
I want to see you do it.
I'm not funny like you.
You ain't funny. I'm not funny. Can't you see that I'm not afraid? What was that promise that you made? Why don't you tell me what she said? What was that promise that you made? I'm gonna love you till the heaven starts to rain. I'm gonna love you. I see that there's another sentence there, but I can't remember. Yeah.
Oh, you got to see that video from Mikey Arugula where I sing Mr. Moonlight. That's great. There you go. So sing that part of it.
No, I'm not doing it. I sang it once already. That's it.
You're annoying.
Somewhere over the rainbow, skies are blue. Every time I hear a song, I want to die. I want to die. I want to cry because that's so sad. I see a little Toto there, a little dog, a little Toto, and I said, "Oh,
that's not a sad song."
Toto's gone. He died a long time ago. What a stud muffin he was. That Toto.
It was a mangy mutt. Give me your lyrics.
I wish I might.
Oh yeah, you're right, Richard James. Yeah.
Hey, as long as Robin's there, do the hands across the water part.
Oh, wait a minute, wait. Hands. Wait a minute, no. Yeah, hands across the water, hands across the sky, hands across the water. Water. Yeah, you gotta like when you say water. Then you got somebody in the back saying water.
Water.
I want to tell you. I want to tell you. I'll say it again. I said it in the live stream. Linda McCartney did a fantastic job on that song as far as backing vocals. Yeah,
I agree with you because it's kind of offbeat.
Hey, you want to see a sin? I'm telling you, man. Robin brings me a whole bunch of 45.
When you sing, it's hands across the ears when you sing.
Robin brought me a whole bunch of 45s from my mother. They were left on the front porch. And look.
Let me see that. Wait a minute. Whoa, oh my God! Look at that.
Look what the sun and how they got that shape is beyond me. Look.
Yeah, it's sad.
This is Roy Orbison. I even got a Connie Francis. I mean, the only one I say one out of about 20.
Grassroots.
The Midnight Confessions, the Grassroots.
Yeah.
You know, Warped. Look at that. It will never play. You know, what a sin. You know, you could say it's in bad
how
shape.
much money that somebody spent on that.
They're not worth a lot of money. It's just that they're nice 45s.
I'm saying how much money people spent on them in the first place.
Yeah.
Exactly. You got that, Joe. If somebody bought them originally.
Yeah, there's more over there to go through. There's more. So maybe they're in better shape. I don't care.
His actual record collection. They're all warped.
No, they're in the garbage.
Just like our brain, right?
They're in the garbage. They're in the garbage pail. You know,
it's
pail.
Sad. It's sad.
Next, they're going to go over by the kitchen there into the larger garbage container. Oh, yeah. If you get a chance, all you got to do is go to YouTube, and my computer has a mic. So I hit on that, and all you got to do is say whatever song you want. I said karaoke, Paul McCartney, Uncle Albert. It comes right up. America. Amazing in America what has been done, you know.
He doesn't read the comments. Forget it.
Yeah, look. My first colored vinyl. What is it? Let me see. What is it? Merry Christmas Carols. Yeah.
Hey, wait a second.
What?
Your eyeglasses. You got tape on them?
Yeah, I do.
Wait a minute. Both sides got tape. Let me see both sides. You got tape on that side. Then on the other side, you got tape.
Yeah, I
Are
have
you
to get.
telling me you're too cheap to get a new pair of glasses and you're taping not one but both sides of the glasses?
Oh, I can't stand it.
No, I went to the store. They're only $2.99.
Oh my God. They're only $2.99. You can't buy a new pair.
What? Yeah.
Joe kills me.
At the dollar store, right? How much it costs at the dollar store?
They costed $1.
Yeah. You know.
You can't buy a dollar store. You can't buy a new dollar pair of glasses, Danny.
He sounds like Archie Bunker right now.
Once the computer goes off, I don't wear glasses. I never wear glasses. You meet me in person, I don't have glasses on.
I have to now. But
What does it matter? What does it matter whether they're for the computer or for off the computer? The point is you're too cheap to buy a new pair.
I didn't get to the store yet. I'm very lazy.
You're also very cheap.
No, I'm not cheap.
You.
In fact, I think I got another pair ready at someplace, but I do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got another pair.
Oh, Danny, man, what am I going to do with you? You know how much these glasses cost me back when I bought them in 2022? $500.
Wait a minute.
Wait. Now you want to know how much mine costs?
Yeah.
I think they were $5.89.
You told me it was $200-something. You lie.
Well, they were $5.89. They're Calvin Klein.
Yeah, you bought Calvin Klein. What? Another dumbass. I gotta say, you pay for the name Calvin Klein. Come on. You know.
Insurance paid 99% of it.
Yeah, sure.
But they're a decent pair of glasses.
Yeah,
Why wouldn't I get a decent pair than ones that I had before?
Yeah, she can't find them. She's always saying, "Did you see my glasses? Did you see my glasses?"
Why do you gotta do that?
But it's true.
Why do you gotta do that?
You're like you both got dementia.
No, we don't have dementia.
Sing Happy Christmas War is over with the Christmas record in your hand.
Huh? No, I'm not. So this is Christmas. What have you done? Another year over. Another year over.
The world has begun.
Another year over.
And a new one just begun.
And a new one just begun.
Thank you.
Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.
I
hope this is a good one without any tears. Every fucking year we got tears.
First of all, you got the words all wrong on that part.
I know. I told you. I could never be an actor or a performer on stage like a frontman for a band because I can't remember lyrics. I could see it 100,000 times, and I won't be able to remember the lyrics in order. You know.
Well, that's why it's funny.
It wasn't made for me, but I'm not crying because that's the way it is. You know. Now I can lay down. I can lay down.
He's got the old man blanket on him.
You know, Armani, okay? What's his name? Giorgio Armani, okay? He passed away. He lived to be 91. He was super rich. I'm sure he did a lot of good things in life. He enjoyed himself. You know, I'm not going to be so fortunate to live to 91. So
that's by your choice.
May he rest in peace. I don't think any of my women ever bought something from Giorgio Armani.
I do.
Yeah, sure. What? You spending my money on Giorgio
I spend my money.
Armani?
I spend my money.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, why do you keep saying, you know, Danny, it's your money?
Because I'm the breadwinner.
You don't do anything. You sit on your fat, lazy ass.
Oh, yeah, I got the cash coming in, boy. You don't know.
Yeah, I know. You're a landlord.
Yeah, I got to write out my taxes. Sucks. Yeah, sure. Lemonhead, you heard Christmas songs already this year? You gotta be kidding me.
He just said it's the first one he's heard.
I'm just seeing it now. You know, leave me be. This is giving me a good chuckle. Oh, good. You see, these people are using these TBH, okay? You know how long it took me to figure out what that means?
To be honest.
You know how long it took me? I said, what the hell does that mean? You know, I seen a movie, and it was a drama, and she had the cell phone, and you know, instead of right now, see you soon, SEEYOU soon, see a U and soon, okay? They're starting to cut the English language, you know.
That's like in the Odd Couple movie where Walter Matthau says, "You leave me stupid notes on my pillow." How many times do I got to tell you? I hate stupid notes on my pillow. We are all out of cornflakes. F you. It took me 3 hours to realize F you was Felix Unger. Answer the question that's been up here for a minute and a half.
Yeah, I have the Super. I have that movie. Yep. I like that, those kind of movies. They like this one with Michael Keaton. Something Heights.
Pacific Heights.
Pacific Heights.
That's a good movie.
I got that movie too. That movie is good. You know.
I hope your tenant does that to you.
Yeah, that's why I watch them, because I'm a landlord. You know, so I want to see the possibilities.
You raise the rent. You should be raising the rent.
Nah, you have to well, you should give a 30-day notice. So if I do raise rent, it'll be in November. You know.
Well, I always get notice. I get
yeah,
a few months notice.
Probably November, end of November, or first week of December. You know, but I might not raise them. You know.
Oh man.
Okay. Robert says, "Yeah, we are."
Yeah, there you go. You better raise the damn rent. What's wrong with you, man? My rent gets raised every year.
Yeah, it sucks.
I know. It's ridiculous. Well, one day I'll be out of here. It'll be good.
You know how much for any toaster today?
A what?
A toaster.
How much does a toaster cost?
Yeah, $40 for a decent toaster. $40. I can remember spending 12.
Yeah, you could thank those tariffs.
That's not the answer. You use that as an excuse for everything. Listen, let me tell you something. Did you buy a new toaster?
No, I've been looking at them because I like to have an extra one.
No, we don't need no extra one. That should last years.
No, Joe, I buy them and I don't ask my husband for the money for stuff like this. Just like he has an extra coffee pot downstairs, I have an extra current.
I want to tell you something about extras, okay? Joe goes out and he buys because he heard, they might not make DVD players anymore, okay? So he goes out, he's got 4 of them in his closet.
Right, they're like $70 each, yes.
No. So the one he's got, it'll probably last him years, you know, they don't go bad so easily. And in the meantime, the belts on the other ones are going to rot off. The belts are going to dry out. They're going to play them, and it's not going to play the disc.
No. Let me ask you something, Daddy. When you get a piece of toast in the morning, do you take a cigarette lighter and light your toast like that because you don't want to spend the fucking money on a toaster?
I got a beautiful toaster. I got a white slide, 4 slices. That is
Cuisinart, right? Yeah.
Everything's going really good these days, man. I like the way it's going.
Yeah.
Who bought it though?
I don't know who bought it.
I bought it.
You bought it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was never really planning to move to Maine because it's too snowy and cold there.
Oh, Maine is beautiful though.
You know,
sure.
We can't talk about it, but it's costing us money, you know?
Yeah.
Tariffs costing us money.
No, we're not going to talk about that because it's a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, that's what I mean. See, this is freedom of speech in America.
Hey, look, I don't make the rule. They're trying to take freedom of speech, and a lot of people are voting for them taking away freedom of speech.
That's why if I live another 5 years, I'm happy. It's good enough. But I take an exit. You know.
No, we won't.
I see my mother, my father. You know, I might meet Jim Morrison and a few other. Elvis Presley might be there. You know, John Lennon might come over and greet me. They'll say, "I heard he was a Lennon lover." You know, thank you for enjoying my music.
Read the question.
What if no machines use belts anymore? Well, that's not the case right now. They have belts. And first of all,
I think he's right. There's no belts anymore.
No, they use belts.
As far as I know, Bazooka Joe's doing good.
Anytime they make a product, okay, there's someplace in the product there's always a weakness. Okay, an example for weakness is here. Okay, if you look here, right here, the yellow plastic is starting to turn white. That's from swatting, from going up and down. Now, when you're going up and down like that, it starts to because it's thinner. If you notice the difference, it's thinner. It's thinner here than it is here. So from hitting flies and stuff like that, eventually this is going to break off, and you got to go out and buy another one. Every product has a weakness where it's bound to fail. They don't want stuff to last forever.
So this is why Robin will take one fly swatter and put another one together, so it lasts.
Yeah, see, that's cheapskates.
And then what happens down the road? Oh, I have to get a 4K.
You guys are running around here with 2 fly swatters. What kind of house you got with flies in it?
Flies, a normal house with farms across the street.
And then down the road, there's a movie you like. It's only available.
There are no belts in Blu-ray players.
Okay, fine.
There's not one belt in a Blu-ray player.
Something else is gonna fail. Something else is gonna fail.
Yeah, your head, which has been failing for like 69 years.
What's gonna happen is he's gonna want a movie, but it's only available 4K. So what's Joe got to do? Go out and buy a 4K player.
It hasn't happened yet, Danny.
It's going to happen. So what happens?
I'll do it. Absolutely.
When that happens, and
you could keep your money in coffee cans in the closet and have millions of dollars in unspent. I'll spend $100 and buy a freaking 4K player if I'm forced to.
You do.
My point is, if
on your head.
You don't let me finish. I'm going to quit doing these chats because you're really annoying me.
That's fine. Whatever, Danny.
The point is, it's going to be a movie that you love. Like, oh, Jaws is out 4K. I got to get a 4K player.
Wait a minute. No, you're full of shit. It's already out in 4K. I bought the 4K, moron. And the reason I bought the 4K is because it comes with a Blu-ray.
Yeah, but you're going to want to see
4K, stupid.
You're going to want to see how you're going to look at that 4K disc and you're going to say,
"No, you're following." No, absolutely not. There's no way. No way. There's a lot of people that say I've heard a lot of people say the quality sometimes is worse. Sometimes they say there's no upgrade. I am not sold on 4K players, and I will not get one unless I have no choice. I'll tell you the day that a movie comes out that I don't already own on Blu-ray or DVD that I have to buy on 4K because they're not putting a Blu-ray out. I'll tell you when that thing happens.
Talk about Jaws. Joe's got the biggest Jaws there is. But Joe's curious. Oh, I wonder what this 4K.
I'm not in the least bit curious. Don't put words in my mouth. I've gone on a pedestal saying I don't believe in 4K and it's not necessary. And even people who have 4K players tell me it's not the greatest thing. They don't all look that great. Some of them look worse. End of story.
It doesn't look that much different.
So one time you're saying, you're going back on your words. One time you said, if I have to get 4K because I have no choice, I'll get a 4K.
Let me try this again with your pea brain again, because you can't understand anything. If there's a movie that I want to own in my collection, and it will not be released on DVD or Blu-ray, only 4K, and I want to own that movie, I will own it just to own the movie. Not because I want it in 4K, but because it's the only way I can have a physical copy. Okay? You want okay, 4K?
That don't make sense. That don't make sense buying a movie that's 4K just to have it and not play it.
What an ass this guy is. Well, we're at the end of the show anyway. Let's call it quits. So on that asinine remark from Danny, we will now end this one. So, Danny, why don't you tell everybody what you're up to from this point on, where we can find you? Like, you have any other, like, channels or anything?